For centuries, people walked, they rode animals, they used boats. Getting from one place to another was slow and often difficult. People dreamed of better ways to travel. They imagined machines that could move them quickly and comfortably. These dreams weren't just fantasies. Brilliant minds were at work. Inventors began to explore new ideas. They experimented with different technologies. The journey to the modern car was about to begin. Leonardo da Vinci was a man ahead of his time. In the late 15th century, he sketched a design for a self-propelled cart. This vehicle was powered by springs. It had a steering system and brakes. Da Vinci's design was remarkable. It showed a deep understanding of mechanics. However, Da Vinci's cart remained a concept. The technology of his time wasn't advanced enough. Building a working model was impossible, yet his vision was important. It planted a seed for future inventors. Fast forward to the 18th century, the steam engine emerged. This invention would transform transportation. In 1769, Nicolas Joseph Cugnot unveiled his steam wagon. This massive machine was designed to haul artillery. Cugnot's steam wagon was slow and cumbersome. It could only travel a short distance before needing more steam. It was also difficult to control. The wagon crashed into a wall during a demonstration. Despite its limitations, Cugnot's steam wagon was a breakthrough. It proved that steam power could move a vehicle. Throughout the 19th century, inventors continued to refine steam-powered vehicles. They improved boilers and engines. They experimented with different designs. Steam-powered buses and cars began to appear. These vehicles were still expensive and impractical for most people. However, they demonstrated the potential of mechanized transportation. The stage was set for a new era. Section 5. The birth of the combustion engine. In the mid-19th century, a new type of engine emerged, the internal combustion engine. This engine burned fuel inside a cylinder to create power. It was smaller, lighter, and more efficient than steam engines. The internal combustion engine would revolutionize the automobile. Inventors in Europe raced to develop practical combustion engines. They experimented with different fuels and designs. The competition was fierce. The prize was enormous to create a vehicle that would change the world. Section 6. Carl Benz's revolution. In 1886, Carl Benz patented his motor wagon. This three-wheeled vehicle is considered the first practical automobile. Benz's motor wagon used a single-cylinder, four-stroke gasoline engine. It had a simple design and was relatively easy to operate. Benz's invention was met with skepticism at first. People were unsure of this new technology. However, the motor wagon soon proved its worth, and it was faster and more reliable than horse-drawn carriages. The automobile age had begun. Section 7. The pioneers of performance. While Carl Benz was perfecting his motor wagon, other inventors were making their own contributions. Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach, working in Germany, developed a high-speed gasoline engine. Their engine was more powerful and efficient than previous designs. Daimler and Maybach's engine paved the way for the development of faster and more powerful cars. They also experimented with different vehicle designs, including motorcycles and boats. These pioneers helped to shape the future of the automobile industry. Section 8. Ford's assembly line triumph. At the beginning of the 20th century, cars were still a luxury item. They were expensive and time-consuming to build. Henry Ford changed all of that. In 1909, he introduced the Model T, a simple, affordable car designed for the masses. Ford's revolutionary assembly line allowed him to produce cars quickly and efficiently. The Model T became a huge success, bringing car ownership within reach of ordinary people. Ford's innovations transformed the automobile from a novelty into a necessity. Section 9. A century of car evolution. The 20th century saw remarkable advancements in car technology. Cars became faster, more comfortable, and safer. New features like electric starters, radios, and air conditioning were introduced. The automobile industry boomed, with new manufacturers and models emerging constantly, from the sleek sports cars of the 1960s to the family sedans of the 1980s. Cars became an integral part of modern life. They provided freedom, convenience, and a sense of adventure. The car had become much more than just a mode of transportation. It was a symbol of progress and personal identity. Section 10. The electric resurgence. As we entered the 21st century, concerns about climate change and fossil fuels led to a resurgence of interest in electric vehicles. Advances in battery technology and electric motors made electric cars a viable alternative to gasoline-powered vehicles. Today, electric cars are becoming increasingly popular. Governments around the world are encouraging their adoption through incentives and regulations. Major car manufacturers are investing heavily in electric vehicle development. The automobile is once again undergoing a major transformation. Section 11. Driving into the future. The future of the car is full of exciting possibilities. Autonomous vehicles, also known as self-driving cars, are rapidly being developed. These vehicles use sensors, cameras, and artificial intelligence to navigate roads without human intervention. Autonomous vehicles have the potential to revolutionize transportation, making it safer, more efficient, and more accessible. Imagine a world without traffic accidents, where cars can communicate with each other and optimize their routes. The journey that began with Leonardo da Vinci's sketches may lead us to a future we can only imagine today.